Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. Today is all about custard. I don't use it enough. I don't know why. I like it, but I'm not over the moon with it, so I don't tend to use it that much. But we're going to use it today, and I've got 5 bottles out ready to fill up, and I think we're going to do 5 flavors, or attempt to anyway. We'll just keep going until I run out of ideas. So let's get into it, because it's going to be a long one, I think. I've got myself a drink, I've got my vape, I'm ready to go. I suggest you get a drink and some vape. Alright. Custards, I don't have a huge amount. I've got Capella's vanilla custard, which is a staple if you're mixing. It's the most popular one. I've got Capella's version 2 vanilla custard. That's the one without, what's it called? Diacetyl? Anyway, it's without the crap in it. The difference between them both, this one, after about a week, it's pretty good. This one takes at least 2 weeks, better after 3 weeks. And even then, it's not really on par with this. So, I'm not too worried about the stuff that's supposed to be bad for you in this one. I think it's in such minute quantities, and hell, it's worse when I smoke cigarettes. So I think this one's better. The version 1. People are still buying it, and it's still available, and it's very hard to get, and nearly everywhere sold out of it. So it speaks for itself. And I've got Flavor West vanilla custard. That's really the only 3 custards I got. Actually, no, I do have another one. I've got Flavor Art custard, which I bought a long time ago, and I've not used that much of it. Smells good. I'll put something together with that. I think we'd do that with like a single flavour with it, and so I can really taste what the custard's like. Okay. Yeah, the vanilla custard. I've also got Flavor West buttercream, which kind of reminds me of custard. Well, maybe not. I've used it before, and it kind of reminded me of that. But we might use it in the custard to kind of give it something a little different. All right, what else I've got out in front of me? I just went through my box. I've still not got all my flavors out. I was thinking coconut pie, so I've got pie crust, creamy coconut. Another coconut. I've got, if you're English and you're about my age, I'm 43, so if you're anywhere between 40 to 48, I would say, and you're English and you remember when you were in primary school and you had school lunches, then you'll remember chocolate sponge cake with mint custard. For those of you who haven't had it, might sound a bit strange. It was chocolate cake, nice and rich and brown and dark brown, and then it was green custard. It was mint custard, and it was to die for. I loved it. Everyone did. We used to go out for seconds all the time. But I'm going to try and recreate that. So I was going to do yellow cake, peppermint, custard, and a chocolate. But I've got chocolate mint that I don't use very much, and I think it's a little bit more subtle, and I think it'd be on the lines of what I want. But I didn't really want the chocolate and the mint mixed together. I kind of wanted them separate, hoping that I'd get a little bit different out of it. But I'm going to try this. Obviously yellow cake. And custard, I think I'm going to use Capella's version 1. Let's go ahead and do that, because otherwise I'll start chatting so much that we won't actually mix anything. So let's go ahead and do our chocolate sponge. Chocolate sponge with mint custard. Okay, let's abbreviate it a little bit. Choc sponge mint custard. Okay, I'm gonna definitely gonna put some nicotine in these. Or shall I? Do you know what? I might not. No, let's leave the nicotine out. And we will make 15 ml. Yeah, we'll make 15 mil. Okay, so we've got Capella, vanilla, custard, version 1. And for that one, we're going to use, let's do about 4, which is very high for that one. But we need custard. The chocolate mint is by Flavor West. All of you know I really like Flavor West. I've got a lot of their, and they're cheap as well. You know, you can try a lot of flavors and not break the bank. Okay, with that one, I'm going to go 5, which is a lot, but it's got to be custard, and you've got to have that nice thick taste to it. And then yellow cake. Yellow cake, I'm going to do 4 as well. So quite high numbers, but I think we want it nice and thick and sickly, which probably I want to double those to make that, but that, where it is, that's what we're going to go for. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot. There we go. I must have the volume turned down. No, didn't make a noise, huh? Okay. 13 mil of VG. Let's get that over here. Lubricate the end. Now, if somebody else commented on one of my previous videos and said, why don't I get scales? It would be so much quicker, less cleanup and all that stuff. Do you know the number one reason? You guys. I put this video up to help others and not so much help others, just try and make it fun and show you that this is easy stuff. You don't need all the kit to make this happen. And if you're going to do it in weight, then you need, I need another calculator, which is fine, but my computer's all the way over there. And I don't want to have to dig around with that. I could put it on here. I guess I can get it on the phone, on the web browser. But I'm happy with what I'm doing. And I want to show you folks like this with the bare minimal stuff of how to put it together. It should be easy. You know, we don't want to go dicking around with scales and everything. So that's why I haven't got scales. Maybe I'll get some for my, I say that for mixing for myself off camera, but I don't mix off camera anymore. When I mix in front of you folks. Actually, funny enough, I need to make a crap load of juice because my all-day vape is out. My 2 backup all-day vapes are out. I think I'll just start picking up a few of these that we've put together and taken to work with me. Okay, vanilla custard, version 1. Make sure it is version 1. And 18 drops. Okay. Chocolate mint by Flavor West. That's a real dark rich colour. You can see I bought it in 30 mil because I thought chocolate mint. I love chocolate mint. Love chocolate mint ice cream. There we go. Did I get ice cream out? Yes, I did. Right, put that there. I don't know if I'll mix that on camera, but chocolate mint ice cream, I love it. Yellow cake, 18 drops. There we go. We weren't going to do any nicotine, so we're done. There's one done. And as you know, I love yellow cake. Yellow cake is a must. You have to have yellow cake by Flavor West. It's the best cake out there. It's excellent. Okay, there's one done. I guess I should put a new label on it. There's not enough room to write on that one. I'll just put mint custard on it. I know what that. Well, mint custard and choc cake. And today is the 12th, I believe. No, it's got to be, yeah, 12th. Yesterday was the 11th. It was Veterans Day yesterday, wasn't it? Which must be the 11th. Yeah, so it's the 12th. And 0 milligrams of nicotine. So I'm not going to get that throat here. It's going to be slightly different than what I would obviously be making, but we just want to get a taste of it. There's no need to waste nicotine. Okay, there we go. There's our first one. It does need a very good shake. The one we made yesterday, not yesterday, the day before we made one, didn't we? God, I don't know what I do with all of these. I really need to keep up with them. I thought I left it on the desk here, but I didn't. I must have put it away. I think I put it in the drawer, the steep, out of the way. Okay. Next thing. What did I get out? There we go. Coconut cake, coconut pie, which is very custardy. It's like the coconut is like mixed in with the custard, and then it's got meringue on top. I didn't get meringue out, and I'm not going to go search for it, but marshmallow is very similar, so we will do marshmallow. And we're going to do Capella's custard as well. This one does need a thick custard. Ooh, pie crust, that's strong. Okay. Actually, I've got to have a sniff of this. I haven't used this one for a while. This is Loran's coconut. This is very good. I've used quite a bit of that. I've never made a real good coconut mix, but we are going to today. That's very nice. Alright, I know what the other ones smell like. So the pie crust is extremely strong. Okay, with knowing that, we are going to mix accordingly. Okay, so coconut cake. Actually, coconut pie. I think I've already got a coconut pie in there, so I'm just going to call this online, because it's going to go online on YouTube. Just want to make sure that I don't get it mixed up with the other one. 0 nicotine. Alright, we're going to start off with TFA pie crust. And you know, even 1% may be too high for that thing, but you know, I think we're just going to go 0.5%. It's very strong, and I want coconut, I want custard. I just want that to be a very small hint. So we're going to do 0.5%. Loran's custard. Sorry, Loran coconut. Oh dear, come on. Spending too much time messing around with this. I guess I should have already done them, but I'd like to show you how I'm kind of just thinking about it as I go through. Alright, Loran coconut, we're going to do 3, yeah, I don't want to overpower the custard too much, because we got 2 coconuts in here. Creamy coconut, that's by Flavor West, and we will do 4 of that one, and then we're going to do marshmallow, and that's by Flavor Art. That's for like the topping. We'll do 2. I normally use it like 1% as a filler, but we're going to use 2 this time. Actually, I'm going to use some cotton candy as well. Marshmallow and cotton candy. Maybe that's very much like meringue, but I want the sweetness. So let's do cotton candy. Let's just do 1%. And cap vanilla custard. Should I use version 2? Or should we? No, we'll go version 1 again. Okay, and we're going to go 4 again, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll take a screenshot. Oh, it made a noise that time. Calculate. Alright, 12.8. It's still only 14% flavouring, so it's not very high. I say it's not very high, it's about average for me. My all-day vape is like 20%, I think. Or maybe just over, maybe even 25. I can't remember, but it's way up there. It's one of the stronger ones that I do. Okay, 12.8. There's 10. So it doesn't take that much longer to do this. I mean, it's not as accurate as weighing, but I'm sure not all of you have got scales out there, or even plan to get them. You've probably just started out, that's why you're watching my video. I'm sure there are some very experienced mixers that watch my videos as well, which is great. But I know most of you are here to learn how to do it. And I'm learning how to do it. Alright, 2 drops of pie crust. It is extremely strong, as I keep saying. The Rand's coconut. I've got a dropper here for it. And I've got 14 drops. Okay. And creamy coconut. We have 18 drops. Make sure we get that custard over there. And cotton candy, we have 4 drops. Marshmallow, we have 9 drops. Okay. See today I've got my small thing of marshmallow. Don't know, I thought I had the big one. Yeah, I do. So I bought more of it because I've started using it a lot more, and the small one is oh, there's still a ton in there, but it's so good I just made sure I got another one and a bigger one. Vanilla custard, and I've only really just found out about marshmallow, of how it does this to some of the mixes. It's kind of going on in quite a lot of my mixes now. Just kind of fills that gap that you're not quite sure what the mix needs. God, the more I smell this, the better it gets. Vanilla custard, 18. Okay, there is another one done. Let's get a cap and a lid. Oh, that's not fitting very well, is it? That one is. Okay, coconut pie. Actually, I've got enough room, I think, to write on there. It's 11, 12. Coconut pie online. Alright. That can go next to the mint custard. Alright, next one. I was just thinking about it then, and I've kind of already lost it. Banana. Banana and flavour arts, because they're a real simple one. Actually, we're going to have apple pie and custard after that, which I'm going to use Capella's version 2 custard. So there's banana and custard. Then we want some Flavor West vanilla custard. Is not as strong smelling. Sorry folks, after 20 minutes camera goes off. It's a still camera, D800 Nikon, and it just goes off to save the sensor from overheating. So I'm not quite sure where you left me, but I don't think I saved the chocolate That should mint custard. I can't remember if I called it choco cake mint custard or mint custard choco cake. Oh, we're not going to mess around with that now. I was going to say fuck around, but that way we're not going to use the F word. Just forget about that one, right? Okay, this one here. Banana custard. And I've made banana custard before, so we'll call this one banana custard online. Banana custard online. And 0 milligrams of nicotine. Okay, so we've got Flavor Arts custard, which I've hardly used. So it's really good to get this out right now. I'm going to put it in as 6. Doesn't smell as strong as what the other one is. And we got banana. And I know the banana is fairly strong. Used it a few times. Just going to put it in half that. We're going to put it in at 3. Real simple mix. We can then up the banana if need be, up the custard. I don't think I'm going to need to lower any of them. Drink. Okay. Really simple mix. Oh, I've got my bottle out. 13.6 VG. Custard, 27 drops. See, and with this, with the banana, you could do like a banana cream pie, which is very custardy. The way I would do that is put not put a pie crust with it, but put a biscuity, either a biscuit by is it Inawara? I think that's how it's spelled. How it's pronounced, I say, or something like some sugar cookie or anything like that, and then your custard and your banana, just like we've used, and maybe a bit of cream, and you could even like go with some meringue on top. I would just go with cream. Normally it's got like a cream topping on it. But that's up to you. You can do whatever you like with it. That's the good thing. You don't have to try and be authentic with this stuff. You can you make it however you want. And you end up sometimes just going off on a completely different plane. It doesn't taste like what you wanted it to. Or, you know, you ain't got that flavour profile that you wanted. This cap is not great. It'll be alright when it's screwed down there. I have to remember that one. The cap is not good. Okay. Banana pie. Oh, banana custard, sorry. And 11, 12 and 0 milligrams of nicotine. Always date them. Put your nicotine amount on there. Obviously the name of it, but you want to date it so that you know when you made it, because sometimes I went back to that unicorn milk there the other day after it being made like 6 weeks ago, and wow, it tasted so much better. You know, I tried it after a week, after 2 weeks, and then just put it down and forgot about it. And really good after about 6 weeks. So if the new one I've made, if it's really good, I'll make a batch and let it sit there for a long time. And I think it just get better and better. Okay, next one. Apple pie and custard. Great, right? Capella's apple pie, Capella's custard version 2. Let's go ahead and get them sorted. I think I've done apple pie and custard before as well, so we'll have to call it apple pie and custard online. Do you know what? I may have even made it in one of my videos. but this one is all about custard, and I'm not going to go check to see if well, I'm not editing this video anyway. For a start, we don't edit videos, right? This isn't about the quality of the video. This is about, it's got to look raw, because this is what we do. All right, apple pie by Capella. And I've used this before. It smells so good. I think I'm going to put it in. I think I'm just going to do like 5 and 5. Oh, vanilla custard version 2 by Capella. 5. Alright, take a screenshot of that. Did I take a screenshot of the last one, I wonder? Don't think I did, but anyway, I'll do that at the end. Although these are so simple, I probably won't even put these up. I'll put the one which had like 5 or 6 flavours in it up, and the coconut one, which is actually the one that had 5 or 6 flavours in it. But these ones here, 5%, 5%, you ain't going to forget that. You don't need it up next to me. Okay. You just need to remember they're buying, both of these are by Capella. Okay, get a bottle. 13.5 ml of VG. I just looked at the label on this one. This one was called, the one that used to be in it was called Fuji Mist, and it has online written on there. Not because I made it for you guys, it's actually off of eliquidrecipes.com, and there's a guy on there called Darth Vapor, maybe it was, and really good mixes, very complex. And I tried one of his and said, hey, it's real cool, like it. And then I happened to look at some of his other flavours, and he had Hypnotic Mist in one of them, and I've got it, and didn't really get much out of it. So he made a Fuji apple and Hypnotic Mist, and I thought, oh, I'll try it. It was very good, but he did say himself that he wasn't quite so sure about it. It didn't come out as well as he thought, but it was fairly good. Great site, by the way. Lots of very good. You really want to, if there's some of them that are just, what am I doing? I've already done this. God, I'm there talking. There's some of them that are not so good, you know, just like some of the stuff we're doing. Might not be as good as we hoped, but some of them, by some of these more experienced mixers, are great. Okay, that's 22 drops of each. Now this one's going to have to steep a very long time. All these custards, I'm going to have to steep them for probably a week or 2. This one longer. Okay, so another one finished. Apple pie and custard. Normally like apple pie and ice cream, but we're going apple pie and custard. Actually, that's what I had, apple pie and ice cream. That's my other flavour. Alright, we'll make a new label for this. But yeah, all of these are going to have to be steeped a long time. This version 2, probably needs 3 weeks. Maybe even 4 for it to really change and come into that custardy taste. Whereas the version 1, that, you know, needs a week to 2 weeks. Okay, this is, God, what was it? Apple pie and custard. Apple pie, custard. And the 12th and 0 milligrams of nicotine. I gotta get some decent labels. Next time I'm at Walmart, I've gotta remember to pick some up, because these are shit. My wife brought some home for work for me, and she even admitted herself that they weren't very good, but they just don't stick to anything. I think these things wouldn't even stick to super glue. Okay, what was the next one? Did we have one? I don't think we did, but I've got Flavor West vanilla custard that we haven't done yet. So that's what we need to do next. And I've got some interesting stuff over here. Now, I did say something on the lines of like a banana, what's it called, banana pie. So I'm going to do something kind of on the, but I'm not going to do banana. We will do, I've got cake batter by Capella, sugar cookie, which I like the sound of those going together. Bavarian cream goes very well with them. Flavor, which I really do like that cream. I've used it a few times now in front of you guys and really like the way it came out. We've got some Ober. I don't have any fruits with me except the strawberry, and we want to kind of stay away from the strawberry. But I need something like a, God, it's so hard to do this online, just in front of you guys. Let's do a lucky dip. Pineapple. We do a pineapple, like a kind of a pineapple cake custard kind of thing. And let's have some cream with it. So if you think of like a pineapple upside down cake with like a creamy custard with it. There we go. We've got all these flavors. It's like it doesn't have to be anything that you eat normally. Just those flavors together are probably just going to come out really good. So what should we call it? Custard cake batter. That's what we're going to name it. Might not taste of custard and cake batter because we've got sugar cookie and stuff in there, and I want that to be a little bit more of a star than what the cake batter is, because I really do like the sugar cookie. Alright, so vanilla custard by Flavor West. By FW. And we're going to go, this one's, you can really bump this one up. Actually, let's go 6, which is very, very high. But I know the flavour very well. I must admit, I do know this one. And we're going to do Capella's cake batter. And we will go 2 with that one. We're going to do golden pineapple. Golden pineapple by Capella is the best pineapple. Flavor West do a very good one. Not saying it's the most authentic pineapple, but it is an excellent pineapple. Flavor West natural pineapple is probably the most authentic one, and it's very nice. But this golden pineapple is just so good. So we want that. We really want to taste that. Oh, let's put 4 in there. We've got sugar cookie. Oh, let's come out and suggest cookie. Sugar cookie. Probably the same as the cake batter. We'll just go 2. And flavor cream or flavora, however you want to say it. And we'll go 2 with that. Maybe I should up the cake batter. Let's go 3 with the cake batter because we do want some cake in there. All right, I like that. Like the look of it. Something completely different. Don't think I've mixed pineapple with you folks online before. May have. I've mixed a lot of stuff with you. Make sure we save this one because it's more complex. And okay, this time we got 17% flavour in there, so we are a little bit more. This one's going to be it's going to be a nice full flavoured mix. And I'm not too worried about what the percentage is. I've had my gummy bear flavouring. I've put that in at like 2-3%, and that's all that's in there, and it's very nice vape. You don't need to be up here in the, you know, I see some people like put vanilla custard 10%, you know, strawberry 15%, and it's not for me. You know, it might be great for them. Some of the shop bought creams, flavours are like that, but I think when you're mixing it yourself, you can make it a little bit more subtle and actually taste the flavourings. I think they taste more real than making them too strong. Now you might like that, so by all means double what I've put in. Okay, 27 drops of vanilla custard. This thing's almost run out. Which is one of the ingredients of my all-day vape, and I know I've got backups here. I think I even put a backup out there, but anyway, yeah, I did. Got a bottle that's not been opened yet. Okay. Cake batter, 14. You remember when I first bought this just a few videos ago? 14. Okay, coming up to like the 37-minute mark of this video. Said we were going to start doing shorter ones, but this one's got a bunch of mixes in it. You're getting your money's worth here, folks. Pineapple, 18. Okay. Sugar cookie, 9. Look how dark it's gone. I threw the last one away because it went this dark and I thought it had gone bad, but obviously not. It's just what it does. But I did throw the last one out because it went dark. 9. That's Flavor cream. Oh, I'm smelling it from here. It's such a good cream. There's the lid. This bottle has never had a label on it. It had something put in on permanent marker called Smooth Mix. That's when I first tried out the smooth, this TFA Smooth, to help smooth out I put some harsh flavours in there and then tried to smooth them out. Alright, let's quickly write this out and see if we can stop this before 40 minutes. Custard cake batter. Okay, 11, 12, 0 milligrams. And there we go, folks. We have done it. 5 flavours and a longer video, which I said I was going to start doing short ones. Okay, we're going to leave these for 2 weeks and then we're going to vape them. I'm not going to touch them. Sometimes I have a sneak taste after about a week, but we'll come back after 2 weeks and taste all of them and let you know what I think. And I'm normally very honest what I think. You know, the one that I've made that tastes like vomit. Anyway, let's cut it off there. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Come back and see me. I enjoy doing this. And if it weren't for you folks, I wouldn't come back and do it. So, see you soon.